All right, Leo, welcome to 2024 January. I've got a reading for you guys for this month. We're going to fly into a few of these oracle cards, and I'll get you guys a Celtic cross afterwards. January 2024 from my Leo babies. Leo, what you got in store for this month? Starting off with, hello, Adventure South. God, I love this card. It's giving me Star Wars. It's giving me new adventures. It's giving me the 2, which for me is like always brings up High Priestess vibes. You are looking to the south. You are looking to new adventures. It could be like a whole different sky, a whole different set of stars. I live in the northern hemisphere, but when I think of, or if I've ever traveled to the southern hemisphere and looked up at the stars at night, it's a completely different sky, right? It's a totally different night sky with different stars, and it is the most magical and disorienting thing at the same time. That's what this card is giving me, magic and also just total new and exciting, but also terrifying vibes. And there's always that adage about terror, like, is it terror or can it be exhilaration? Only you get to choose, right? Let's see what else you guys have got going on for 2024, Leo. In January, you have an environment card. Oh, well, speaking of space, the Aurora Borealis. This is like a really weird deck. It's got mostly animals. It's got nostalgia cards, colors. I think there's only ever been like one color that's come out so far and very little environment. So you guys have an environment card that's come out here, the Aurora Borealis. Speaking of adventure, speaking of magic, speaking of Star Wars, speaking of like seeing into the unknown, experiencing alien life, totally new trajectory. Grief and structure just popped out. I'm gonna grab one just specifically for you guys. This just is giving me magic vibes. It's giving me exploration vibes and new adventure vibes. Are you ready for it, Leo? Are you ready for it? That's also what I'm feeling for you guys. And I wonder why. So there could be some self-doubt here. Am I ready for it? Who knows? This is absolutely like new relationship vibes, new work vibes, new chapter of life vibes in 2022. You could really be starting something new. Do not let your self-doubt get in the way. How do we do that? By loving ourselves, by accepting that we might be experiencing some self-doubt, by accepting that we might not be feeling the best about ourselves and loving ourselves anyway. Loving the self-doubt, accepting that it's there, seeing it for what it is, a part of you, but not all of you, right? Let's see what else you guys have going on. Do not let self-doubt keep you from living your best life, Leo. Defying Gravity, and we have Rishi. I am loving these new herbiary cards. This is from the Illustrated Herbiary Oracle. I have not been reading many of them, but I want to read you this one because I have not yet. And as I read some decks, I just really don't often read a lot from the books. But these ones I have been really appreciating. So Reishi mushroom is the Yoda of the plant world, helping you assimilate life's experiences and turn them into wisdom. Well, if that isn't the most appropriate message from the last 3 cards, I don't know what would be. The Taoists teach that Reishi can show you where your power lies, which some might call your destiny. Reishi is not some soft, clingy mushroom, but instead a strong, structured, gravity-defying shelf. She asks no less from you. How can you defy anything keeping you from finding meaning, purpose, and health? Like all the best teachers, Rishi points to the path and lets you walk it, taking your lumps and bumps along the way. What were we just talking about, Leo? New adventures, complete new horizons, amazing new scopes of life for you to check out, but also incorporating some of the ways that you might doubt yourself. So take all of yourself with you. She doesn't want you to rely on her strength. She wants you to find your own. But if you're willing to do the work, Rishi will help you transform from the inside out. So this is telling me that there's real support for you along the way, that it's not just a part of you that's going to be accepted on this new journey. It's all of you, that there's not just, bits and pieces of you that get to go along this journey, this new adventure. It's every single part of you gets to be accepted, including the parts of you that think that they're not worthy of going on this new journey, Leo. So let's lay out a Celtic cross for you guys and see what else you have in store for this month. I apologize. These have just been really fun to do, but I have not been exceptionally making this a very beautiful space for you guys, but I just do want you to at least see most or some or all of the cards. Let's see if we can do this a little bit and this a little bit and see what we got going on. All right, Leo, so right here in the middle for you guys, theme of the month here. Drum roll, the anticipation is going to be 2 of Swords, exactly. So new considerations. You might have started a new project. You might have gotten to a place this month, but you just don't know what to do from here. You're not sure. There could be a lot of different directions. The answer with the Two of Swords is always to close your eyes, go inside, do not speak, right? Swords represent our mental body, our communication, our ability to think. It's not a time to think your way through anything here. The moon in the background is representing intuition. It's representing the dark. It's representing a time to really lean into your feminine ability to feel. How are you feeling about this? What does your intuition say? Really take the time to close your eyes off to your mind and really feel your way through the next steps. And it doesn't have to mean that you know the next 10 different steps to go. You don't have to see the end result. Sometimes it just takes closing your eyes and deciding, oh, a little bit forward feels good. Oh, a little bit to the left feels good. You just have to close your eyes and really rely on and trust your intuition with this. Coupled with the Page of Wands, lots of new opportunities here, lots of new ideas coming in. This could even be kids. I don't often interpret pages that way, but pages can be children, new kids. Maybe you're considering having a kid. This is potentially a new creative opportunity, a new creative vibe for you guys, potentially a new job. There's all kinds of new fire here, new life, new relationships, new opportunities in a creative vitality kind of a situation. What are you very focused on this month in January? Three of Cups, partying, being with friends, celebrating. Maybe you have something to celebrate. Excuse me. Maybe you have something to celebrate, maybe not, but you are excited to go out and create, be in friendship, be in celebration this month. I love this for you. I'm loving this little bird on top. It's like you're extra this month. You are feeling extra. Go out and feel your extra. And you might even, in the context of friends, community, celebration, really find some of the life and some of the answers and some of the intuitive messages that you might be seeking this month. That little bird to me, the tiny little guy on the top, just says that there's extra, right? There's three main components here, but that little bird is saying there's even extra messages, there's extra vision, there's extra voice, and something extra that's coming in for you through community this month. So be aware of that. Take extra time to go see your friends, your family, celebrate in whatever way that you do. It doesn't mean go hit up the club more often than you should, but spend time with community and family this month and you'll really feel a little bit lifted. What's underneath? Judgment in the foundation. So, right, there could have been no second chances. Judgment is all about second chances. When we see it in reverse, sometimes something has especially been closed off. You are building the rest of this month based on really letting something go, letting something die, letting something be as it is and not trying to resurrect an old business, an old partner, the past, right? If you have graduated from school, if you're moving on from another job, if you just want to feel better in life and you're leaving your past habits behind and you're starting a new routine about the gym, whatever it is, you are building the month here in the subconscious. You're saying there's no second chances. There's no second chance for me to go back and do that thing again. And I love that for you, Cancer. This is really a month where you are going to be, I'm so sorry, Leo. I was like, who am I reading for? Leo. You are building the rest of the month on whatever is coming new for you. And I love that. It's like you're really committed. You are doubling down on the new adventures that you are about to go on, even if it feels a little doubtful. What happened in the recent past here? Something disappointing, and you are definitely facing a cup half full sort of situation. The Five of Cups, something happened here in the recent past that didn't feel very good. There was some kind of a disappointment potentially in relationship, but whatever area in life it was, you turned that around. You decided to focus on what was really good for you, and it is sending you into the future facing the Two of Cups. New opportunities, new love. This is absolutely a new relationship, but even if it's not a romantic partnership, this is new friendship. This is new partnership in business. This is the perfect combination of people to get to where you need to go in the next step of life. I've said this before in readings, but I kept pulling the Two of Cups when I was starting a new job years ago. I kept thinking that I was going to meet someone. And my boss and I just took off together. I was absolutely not romantic in any way, but we were the perfect partnership for that time in my life, for that particular job that I was doing. So the Two of Cups can absolutely look like new relationship here coming up for you in the future. If you are looking for love, a romantic relationship, know that whatever you've left behind, whatever you decided to stop grieving about, no second chances here in the Foundation could absolutely mean like maybe you left an ex behind, an old relationship behind, and you are moving to new love. You're going to find it this month. Okay, how are you feeling about all of this, Leo? You are excited. Knight of Wands, you are reaching forward. You are excited about your goal. You could even be a little reckless. Knight of Wands is like fire on fire on fire. He is passionate. Sometimes he doesn't know when to stop. Sometimes he's kind of like the player that goes out and like has a bunch of one night stands and doesn't bother to call people back the next day. That's the kind of energy we're dealing with, like passion on passion on passion that's sort of unbridled. There's a little bit of a teenage mentality here where you haven't quite matured in how passionate you feel about things. So as you are moving forward, as you are making decisions based on your new adventures, Leo, the advice here is to take all of this unbridled vitality and make sure that you are using it in the way that best supports you and everyone that is involved as well. This could also be messages coming in. This is also people coming toward you. But this card being in the position of how you're feeling about the whole month, you are just ready to go. You're feeling fiery. You're feeling alive, you're feeling passionate. So take all of that and yoke it to the energy that you need to get through the month to your best ability. What is here in the community here for you and the outreach? 10 of Pentacles. This is a really beautiful card to see here because it means you can rely on people, places, things this month to really help stabilize you, to help gift you with funding or gift you with food or meals or advice. This is generational wealth. The 10 of Pentacles is a card of abundance, of material gain here. When we see it in this position of what's around you this month, people, places, things, helping you, supporting you, holding you back. This is a card that you can really rely on. Leo, lean into your community for places of support, places of celebration this month, but also like they're just helping you out. Like maybe someone just gives you $10 to go do something that you want to love to do, or maybe you get a loan, or maybe you're able to stay at someone's house that really helps you like leverage your next part of the business, something like that. So lean into your community this month for ways that you can tangibly, materially, physically go forward in life. Fears, wishes, dreams this month. So yeah, you're a little afraid that it's going to cost you some blood, sweat, and tears here with the 9 of Wands. You're afraid it's going to take a lot of work, and anything that's worth anything takes a lot of work, right? You might get tired, you might feel beat up, you might feel bruised, you might feel broken, but when we do, this is the 9. It's not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are seasoned, right? You are feeling the bruises and the cuts and the wounds from someone who is seasoned in battle, from someone who is seasoned in standing up for what they believe in, or seasoned in dating, or in their business adventures, or in managing the family, but you're tired. Don't worry though, the 9 is just before the 10, it's just before the completion, so don't give up this month before you find your goal, or before you are excited to rest or find a good plateau in order to get to the next side. And you are finishing on the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this, coupled with the 2 of Swords here to start off with, Leo, tells me that there just might be a way that you're going to still need to ground into what you are thinking and what you are feeling. The Queen of Swords in reverse is just, it's not a good time to make an announcement about any changes in your life at this point, Leo, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords is a character when she's upright. The best of the Queen of Swords is that she aligns her heart and her thoughts. She really aligns that message. She speaks from the heart. Her words and her logic. She's one of my favorite characters actually in the tarot. She's really thoughtful about what she says. She's clear-minded and she says it from a very compassionate place. She's able to balance the two. Her sword, she's holding her sword. She's not afraid of her words. Her words don't cut. They have like a beautiful flower on them, which to me is like the flowering opening of the heart. When she's in reverse, sometimes it's a little skewed either way. Sometimes she doesn't know exactly what to say when, right? She can say too many harsh things, or the heart and the head like aren't totally aligned. So she's a queen here. You are certainly maturing in whatever it is that you are bringing forward into the world, but overall, it just might not be the time again to come forward, come into the full light of what you are looking for. Lean into adventure this month, Leo. Lean into all kinds of new relationships that you might be making, the fun that you might be having, the support that you're having. There is so much good in this reading. Relationships coming your way. You're leaving behind any disappointment, any second chances in the past. They're done. You are looking towards the new, but there still might be an element of this self-doubt that is 1,000% okay to really love about yourself, to really incorporate and to really tend to before you launch any new idea or launch any big project. really make sure that you are aligned in head and heart before you make that big announcement into the world with whatever you got going on. I am super excited for you. This looks exciting. This looks new. This looks just like you're going to launch, Leo. So I can't wait to see what you guys have got going on come February. Thanks for being here.